Iron Man Trilogy.
Oh, yes.
This is the most recent trilogy?
Mm-hmm.
We might
Was
still
the third one the best one?
No, definitely
No, definitely
not.
was not. No, not at all. Yeah.
I think, is it better than 2 though? Is 3 better than 2? I said this before, it works as a movie, as a buddy comedy, cop comedy.
Yeah.
But it doesn't work as an Iron Man movie.
It doesn't work. Well, it doesn't work as an Iron Man movie, and it doesn't work
if Tony Stark's supposed to be intelligent.
Yeah, it does exactly. Yeah, it doesn't work because the entire premise of Iron Man 1 and 2 and the Avengers is that Tony Stark is a guy who learns very quickly and he learns from his mistakes.
Yeah.
And in Iron Man 3, he says, "Hey, the Mandarin, come and get me, here's where I live." And when the Mandarin does come and get him where he lives, he's completely unprepared. Despite the fact that under his house is like 40 fully armed, independently functional Iron Man suits.
That he could have just lined up.
Yeah, that he could have easily used to take down a small number of helicopters.
Yes. Also, the Mandarin probably knows where he lives.
Oh yeah, it's pretty. I would imagine a lot of people know where he lives. Because
he's always shouting about it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the...
Maybe he's constantly inviting people to his house, like his enemies.
Oh, right.
And that's why he was like, this never happened. They literally never turn up.
That's true. I'm like, hey, Obadiah Stane, come and bloody get me. I'll take you on. And then they're like, hey, you killed him in the first one. He's like, oh yeah.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah.
He had that big gas-powered Iron Man suit.
Hey, Whiplash, come and get me. You never come get me. Oh, that's right, I killed him.
Yeah.
Self-destructed. And like 100 robots fell on him or whatever the hell happened.
The
entire expo building fell on him.
No, they did the thing where the repulsors together.
Yeah.
They're crossing the streams.
But then didn't his suit then self-destruct?
Oh, did it? I did too. He credited it.
Yeah, he credited it.
Yeah. There's also an alternative version of that where he grabs Pepper and Tony Stark comes down and they have a weird kind of standoff. It's not better or worse. It's...
So this is an actual film scene?
Yes, filmed, yeah. And the special effects aren't completed.
Right, okay.
Yeah. But
that looks real great.
Oh, it's so good.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I still remember being so disappointed with Iron Man 2.
Uh-huh.
But to Marvel's credit, they learned a big lesson from Iron Man 2.
Yep.
Where they realised, we can't just make trailers for upcoming movies.
Yep.
And Sony didn't learn that lesson.
They've never learned that and may never learn that lesson.
But Iron Man 2 is just build up.
It
That's
really
all
is,
it is.
Uh-huh. It's build up and the great scene with the suitcase. So,
which they spoil in the trailer.
Yeah. Oh, here's a Weekly Planet exclusive for you.
Sure.
I met somebody today who is a friend of Robert Downey Jr.'s stunt double
for
the Iron Man movies.
Okay.
And apparently, when they were filming one of them, he was in the suit because it's like a
plastic shell.
Yeah, and it's you have to be a very specific physique. You have to be really tall and broad shouldered, but really narrow waisted because that's kind of how the suit fits. He doesn't look anything like Robert Downey Jr. But.
Yeah.
But he was wearing the top half of the suit and the helmet or whatever. You can't see anything because it's two really narrow eye slits. And he's coming up a flight of stairs, and Robert Downey Jr. is coming down the flight of stairs. And Robert Downey Jr. is like, yeah, up top, let's do this, let's make it happen or whatever. And he goes for he posts for the high five, and the guy just blanks him because he can't see what's happening. And people had to tell him later that
you blanked Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah,
and you're fired.
Yeah, you were definitely fired.
That's so funny.
It's good, right?
And embarrassing for Robert Downey Jr.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway,
I like to think that Robert Downey Jr. goes for a lot of high fives in life. They're not all... He posts up and they're not all taken. And he's just like, whatever, I'm cool. He just keeps on strutting. If you took a video of him just walking down Melrose Avenue or whatever, it's a lot of him high-fiving people. Hey, it's Robert Downey, whatever. And then every fifth one, people are just looking at their iPhone or whatever. And he's like, yeah, keep it moving, kind of thing.
Robert Downey Jr. though, he changed the character of Iron Man.
Yeah.
Tony Stark, because in the comics
he changed acting.
He did, didn't he? In Sherlock Holmes: A Game of Shadows. But that character's not that carefree, or was it in the comics?
No,
he was very somber, like an alcoholic or borderline alcoholic, just full of regret and remorse and anger and bitterness and shame and hate. And Robert Downey Jr.'s personality kind of took that on. And I'm okay with that because the comics don't have to be the same, obviously. But I think if they did that now, because that was the first Marvel Cinematic Universe movie, they made a lot of changes and nobody cared.
Yep.
But if they brought it out now and they were like, oh, by the way, Jarvis is a robot, not a real man and whatever, I think people would have been very upset.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
But then people are like, yeah, okay. Because he wasn't that popular a character.
No, not at all, no.
Everybody's an expert after a movie comes out.
Oh, boy, are they ever, yeah.
But yeah. Also, how he broke his ankle or rolled his ankle in 3. A lot of that is they've just CGI'd his head onto somebody else.
Oh, that's...
Like, the end scene is not there at all.
Do you mean the one where he throws the arc reactor in the ocean?
Yeah.
Really? That's not him at all?
Like the Titanic.
Yeah.
The end of the Titanic.
Some kid's going to find that and blow his hands off. Like, that's not going out when you throw it in the water. It's just going to...
You're right. It's still got a lot of energy in it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
The strength of Iron Man, the movies, are clearly in the character and Robert Downey Jr. than in the movies themselves.
Right.
One is great.
Yep.
The others have elements of them that are good.
Yep.
But I would say they're probably some of the weaker films in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, 2 and 3.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Trilogy, say?
Trilogy.
Yeah.
I know, right?